y'all, welcome back to Adventuring with Amanda. Thank you so much for being here. If you are new to my channel, welcome. This is a longer video, but I hope that you all enjoy it. We go to the Grand Tetons. We camp at a trailhead that did not permit camping, but we did it anyways because we were tired. We camp at a city park and also a campground, and there's so much content in between. We visit Sinks Canyon State Park, and at the end of this video, Brock and I part ways because he has to go back to Phoenix. So like this video, subscribe, turn on your notifications because Winston and I are still on the road, and let's get into it. Whew. We camped in a spot last night that says no camping because we were exhausted and there was nowhere else to go. But it worked out really well. The only knock I got on my door was from Brock this morning, rushing me. Does this face look like it's awake? No, man. Here we go. Okay, y'all, I'm waking up a little bit. We made it to Grand Teton National Park. We only had about 10 miles or so. We haven't checked into the park, but that just reminds me I need to get out my card, my annual card. So we did the math on how much we would have spent to get into these national parks so far, because this is our fourth entrance. So since we entered Yellowstone twice, it would have been $140, but the America the Beautiful annual pass card is only $80, so that's really good. Gotten our money's worth already within literally like 8 days. But we fueled up. The gas station here at Tetons was only $3.66 a gallon. I thought for sure that it'd be like $5 a gallon just because they can overcharge people. But we also got coffee. It's very hot coffee. And it is fluctuating between like 41 and 44 degrees out. It's very chilly. I've had the heat on. But what a beautiful, I mean, this weather, honestly, in my opinion, is like perfect for seeing these national parks because it just adds such vivid lighting, and seeing the clouds and everything is just, it's all so spectacular. Okay.
Wow. And they still, they got snow on.
Said something about moose. Said Jenny likes moose, that kind of, I don't know if I mean moose there or what.
Well, let's find out.
Says Moose Village, oh my god, it's 20 miles away.
Oh. I don't know if we want to do that.
No, I don't know either. We may send around a good short elk spent or something. Oh shit, I should have turned it down.
It's okay. Yeah, just look for our next one and we can turn around. At least this is very beautiful views in the meantime. Jesus. Oxbow Bend, that's what it's called, right?
Oxbow Bend.
Oxbow Bend.
You can't see it. But over there, there's a big old elk on the other side of the river. It's a pretty cool little spot. This is called Oxbow Bend. Pretty popular turnout.
Hey, cute boy. So this is outside of the park. Everything's so gorgeous. The road noise kind of, you know, takes away from it a little bit. So it's weird. I was like, we haven't used our cards to enter the park yet. We haven't seen like a visitor center. We haven't gone through any gates, but we were stopping and we were seeing stuff, and then we came up and we were at the exit. And so I was confused, and I think what happened was, since we came from South Yellowstone, there's only a 7-mile gap because we had entered Yellowstone. We had driven 58 miles in Yellowstone. We exited via the south exit entrance. And then from there, the Grand Tetons was only 7 miles. It's almost like if you go that way, you get into Grand Tetons for free, if you will. I don't know for sure if that's how it works, but we never saw anywhere to stop or anything. So it's almost like you get 2 for the price of 1 if you go that way. I don't know. But it worked out, I guess. Just left the National Museum of Military Vehicles, and I'll tell you guys what, if you have an appreciation for the military or history or vehicles or all three, I mean, it's like no museum you've ever been to. It is, I was just speechless. We got a wristband for 2 days, and honestly, you could spend 2 days in there. It's so extensive. It is, I don't know, it might be the most well-done museum I've ever been into, but it's also very heavy. You know, I mean, they go through all the wars, and you see all the vehicles and the weapons, and it's very heavy, it's very somber. You know, I was kind of like emotional for some of it. You know, I just lost Wayne, who was a Vietnam veteran. I lost my friend Michael in Afghanistan in 2007. My brother is airborne Army veteran, and I love my country. So it's just a lot. It's kind of a somber place, but it's so important, and I'm glad that it exists, and I highly recommend checking it out. It's great, but I decided not to do any filming inside because I just didn't feel like it was appropriate. I just didn't want to be like this obnoxious woman just like filming and talking, and I wanted to take it all in and be mindful and respect the history that I was seeing, and but I recommend it. So if you're in the, how do they say it, Dubois? I don't know even how you say that part of Wyoming, but you definitely got to stop in. You won't want to miss it. We are at a city park in Wyoming for the night. What I like about Wyoming that more states need to do is they actually have parks that allow camping anywhere from 1 to 3 nights. I've stayed at a camp or a park like this before in a different area of Wyoming. I did a video on it like a couple years ago. I can't even remember what the park was called, but it's on a river here. There are so many van lifers, like literally so many van lifers. So that's really cool. But it's a beautiful park. There's water, there's bathrooms, which I would not use. But there's grass, there's walking trails. Also some like questionable characters around, but these types of places will bring them in. It's no big deal. But I have good cell service. It's a great place to stop for the night. And it was super windy earlier. Nobody stole your computer, so that's good news. But tomorrow we're gonna check into a campground. We took a shower there earlier, and it was nice. And I decided that I wanted to book a night just to do some laundry. I'll shower again and get all of my power stations charged up before I need to hit the road again, since I won't be able to mooch off of Brock's endless solar. But when I get to Creed, I know where a bunch of outlets are, so I can charge my power stations that way. I wonder if I should find Nick while I'm there.
Maybe.
I don't know. I'm debating. I want to go see if those... Remember when we went to Miners Creek and like all the spots were taken, like on Miners Creek? I want to see if there's one open. Yeah. We are in bed for the night. I just turned on my heating blanket. The wind made it a little bit chilly earlier. I think it's like 62 in the van. Finally got a video uploaded today or tonight. But I'm looking forward to checking into the campground tomorrow just so I can continue to catch up on stuff. So we just woke up this morning. Oh, Brock started filming at the same time I did.
So yeah, I had to try to feed
There's some landscaping going
I'm not
on.
giving up, guys. I'm not giving up.
Brock's obsessed with squirrels. He's trying to feed the squirrels. We started filming at the same time. So here is the park. I didn't do any filming of it yesterday because we had 25-mile-per-hour winds and it was brutal, but there were actually lots of tent campers in here this morning. But we saw deer out here too. There are some sports fields, I think like baseball and football, and some pavilions. The river runs right over there. Those are bathrooms and dumpsters, although I definitely don't recommend those bathrooms. They're pretty nasty. Brock's trying to feed the squirrels still. But you can see there's vans all the way down there. I mean, there's just so much parking. There's a really pretty bridge over there that goes into some like a nature walk area, but plenty of free camping for lots of people, and you can stay here for 3 nights at a time. It's such a gorgeous morning. I'm just letting Winston check out the park. There's been lots of other dogs around this morning, but I don't see any right now, so I'm just letting him off leash to smell and explore and sniff and pee. We are checking into a campground later today, but we're not in a hurry right now, which is a nice change of pace. I really believe that more states or cities or counties or whatever should have city park options like this, where people know they have a safe space to camp and sleep and hang out. I mean, it's so well maintained, and there's so many people here kind of coming and going, van lifers and just people walking and hanging out. This is the second park in Wyoming that I've come across like this, but it's only been in Wyoming. I think more places need to follow suit. All right, we are leaving the park. I think we're gonna go to like a bakery or something, and then to Safeway to get some groceries. We check into the campground at 2, and it's like already 11, so be good timing. It just feels so good to like go at my pace today, but this is our last day together, me and Brock, and then he heads back to Phoenix tomorrow, so We're going to enjoy some rest and relaxation just the way I like it. Okay, so we're trying this Lincoln Street Bakery. I lost Brock. I don't know where he ended up parking, but I'm gonna see what it's all about.
Go ahead. So I had to get a slice. Do you think you're gonna steal something?
Ooh, look at my carrot! Look at my carrot cake.
Let's go, man.
Oh, look at my carrot cake. Oh my god.
It's gone.
Wow, you totally took the corner like that? That's like so bad. That's terrible. Oh my god, it looks so good. That's fire.
And ham. And yes, they do put the mustard on it. It's gotta have mustard.
So Brock got the Cubano and I got the grilled cheese sourdough. It has pesto and tomatoes in it, mozzarella. This bread, ooh, that looks tasty. The food at the bakery was very good. That carrot cake was absolute fire. And now we're gonna head to Safeway to get some groceries. I've been trying to eat like all my food in my fridge and I've pretty much emptied it. So time to get some groceries. It's really nice outside. It is 63 degrees, so I can just leave Winston in the van with the windows cracked while I go into the store. It's probably the best thing about having this nice weather. Alright friends, we just arrived at Sinks Canyon State Park. So I'm gonna put Winston on the harness and check it out. I definitely have a thing for state parks, so Brock wanted to take me. I don't like this sign that says rattlesnake habitat though. Ooh. Hopefully it's getting a little bit chilly. Okay, so we're gonna check out the visitor center and then I will get Winston on his harness.
I made you a visitor center. I just realized I left my key.
I hear water. Oh, it's a bull snake.
Okay. We got about 8 more days and we'd like
Hey,
to
friend.
Yeah,
It's a danger noodle.
I have 63 through the canyon, and as you go up, it might be.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So cute. That's the one
I
that
know
stuck out in the other
they're. Yeah, they're cute. Yeah, they're harmless. It looked like plastic. It looks like sand. That is. Oh, that's so cool.
So we're gonna make our own little system here. With the lakes.
That
over
is
here.
so neat. Oh my gosh. That is so cool. I just want to touch it. Oh, that's neat. Wow. Cool. These are cool little displays here in the visitor center. I know you're obsessed.
It's a marmot.
I know.
Looks like
I
you.
see it. At least I'm cute.
We'll chill, we'll relax.
I wanted to fit in a few days fishing here and eventually.
Yeah, that answers that question.
From Bear Oil.
Yeah. Okay,
And then on down to the camp because
What?
there's some good fishing.
Oh, yeah.
Edges.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's see. At least you made it here though.
Oh, look. Brock's chatting with people. Are we shocked?
Yeah, it is a lot drier. I kept saying that to him. And we came through the fire area too.
Yeah, I drove down through that yesterday. Yeah.
This way, Jake. It's beautiful going up that way.
Yeah, we're gonna go do that.
Alright, so we're going to go on this cave trail here. What? Did you say you were going to push me in? Okay, go ahead, bub.
Would I do that?
Yes, you would push me in. That's the thing. Ooh, I might have to carry you, kid. So we just climbed down these boulders and check this out, you guys. Wow. such a neat place. This is so cool. It kind of reminds me of like Pirates of the Caribbean or something, like a Disney ride, as I watch Brock almost fall in front of me. Don't die. So for those wondering, the sinks are a series of cracks and crevices at the back of the cavern before you. So where we just were. Come here, Bubba. And here's an overlook. So we were just down there in the cavern. Magnificent. Cattle crossing. Hi, friends. So we drove about 4 miles up from where we just were, and wow. I feel like I can see all of Wyoming from up here. I'm gonna take some driving footage on the way down, but also look at how gorgeous these leaves are changing colors. I mean, they're so bright.
This one stopped and let me through.
We are at Sleeping Bear RV Park and Campground. We came here yesterday for showers that were $7.50. Definitely worth it. They were great bathrooms. But I decided to book a night so I could do laundry, have another shower, charge up all of my power stations, and just kind of clean the van and reset. Brock decided to stay with me, so we actually got campsites next to each other. Apparently there's a soccer tournament rolling in later, so the campground's gonna fill in. But I'm with Winston in this little dog run. This is really nice. They have some picnic tables, playground for the kiddos, and we have a little grass area with 2 picnic tables. I'll show you guys our campsite, but it's a beautiful day. I'm probably gonna go start laundry soon before the crowds roll in. So here's the really nice laundry area. Good prices as well, and then the showers and restrooms are back here. Okay, time to get my stuff done. Literally walk out and hear my son being obnoxious because there's other dogs walking by. Winston, you're fine. You're fine, you're done. Oh my goodness. Why are you being so howly? I know, there were dogs. Well, this is our campsite. I'm gonna do some serious cleaning. We do have the electrical boxes. So, time to get to the rest of my chores. Brock is showering and Winston's in his playpen, and I'm doing a lot of cleaning. I'm really taking advantage of this space right now to clean my floors and just restock. I'm going to make my bed, shake out my blankets. I don't think I need to wash my blankets yet, and I just put a fresh sheet on the other day, so I like staying at campgrounds and doing stuff like this when I'm traveling every now and then, just because it gives me a really nice, safe space to reset and get all of my things done at once. I do have my small Vitomin power station charging. This campground does have 20 and 30 amp. I do carry a 30 amp adapter with me at all times and a 25-foot extension cord, actually specifically for campgrounds. But what were you howling? What happened to you? You're not going to eat your smart bone? You been turkey boy? I think we spent, like, it was either $37 or $39 per night here at this campground, which, to be honest with you, is a little pricier than a place like this typically is, but there's not many options in Lander, and you do get full amenities, which is nice, and it's worth it, like I said, if you kind of need to reset. So the plan tomorrow is I'm going to head to Pinedale. It's only a 2-hour drive. I'm going to visit my friend Eddie, who's one of my very first nomad friends, so we're going to catch up because he's in the area. And yeah, I think the last time I saw him was like 2022 summer. So I'm gonna do that. Brock's gonna work on heading back to Phoenix, and essentially I'm going to start the next half of my journey. I really don't have plans. I'm just going to go to Pinedale, stay there for a night or two. I might go to the brewery there. I think it's the Snake River Brewery that's there. And eventually I'll make my way back down into Colorado. And I'm just taking it very slowly now. It's been such a fast pace last 2 weeks. It's not what I'm used to. It's been honestly very challenging for me. So I'm ready to slow down. Today's been a great day because we've been going at my pace and it's been really nice. And also I like to see Brock taking it slower because he never takes it slow. So it's been good. It's been a good day, and it's like 67 degrees out. It's absolutely gorgeous. These are my favorite days to work on the van. And it's only about 2:30, so I still have plenty of day to work on a video, finish my van, finish my laundry, get a shower in, and enjoy my last night with Brock. Doing a brush and nail trim tonight, guys. I have the Winston's Dremel.
I'm next.
Noxious. Oh, jeez. It's great. It's kind of far, isn't it?
No, it looks good.
Okay, y'all. Since I'm losing my mind, but also it's 5 o'clock, we're going to try more beers. This is brewed in Powell, Wyoming, Old West Brewing Company. It's called Bronc Buster.
I like that name. That's cool.
Grown here, brewed here. It's a pretty cool can. I mean, like so many of these are. So this is a blonde ale featuring goods from Wyoming's sun-kissed harvest.
5.8% alcohol.
So, Pale and Munich malts. Or, let's see, so yeah, smooth, crisp, and refreshing golden ale. Without further ado.
Mm-hmm.
I just took a shower, forgive my hair. Look at this, it's terrible.
It's looking frizzy.
Well, it's drying, it's wet.
Frizzy. I don't know about you guys, but I got a thirst. So cheers. chilling for a second.
I don't know if I like it.
Really? I like it.
Do you?
Yeah, I like it. That's a good one.
Yeah, it's definitely not at the top of my list. I mean, it's okay.
No,
I don't know.
That's a blonde ale. Yeah. No, I like it. It's you can tell it's a little stronger because it's a 5.8%. But I actually really like the flavor. Yeah, that's up there in the top of the list for me.
You can have my other ones.
Okay, I'll trade you some. I'll trade you some nice ones that you'll like.
Yeah, it's okay. I don't know. It's like a 5 out of 10 for me, maybe.
Bronc Buster, yes, I like the Bronc Buster. No, I could definitely drink down a 6-pack of those. They're good.
Yeah, me.
No, not for you.
Definitely not my favorite. But I'll finish my open can.
I should fix that.
I mean, quiet time isn't until 10, so.
Yes.
Okay, what are we trying now? Which one is this? I didn't even look at this when you bought it.
So this is Gunner Brothers Brewing.
Grunner, or Gruner. I think it's pronounced Gruner.
Gruner. Okay, no.
Gruner Brothers Brewing.
They're local. I forgot, Jackson Hole or something like that.
Casper,
Oh,
Wyoming.
Casper.
Because I can read.
I'm just trying to remember what we were looking at earlier, but Casper, Wyoming.
There.
I know somebody in Casper, Wyoming, so hello. And yeah, it's Sundance Blonde Ale. Something about that sounded pretty interesting to me.
And the colors are pretty on the can.
Beautiful label.
Yeah.
I love it's 5% alcohol.
Another blonde ale. And the one we just tried was a blonde ale too, right?
No, I believe that was it? Or was it a pale ale?
No, it was a blonde.
It was a blonde ale.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I liked that one too.
Yeah.
But you didn't quite like that.
Yeah, I didn't quite like that one. Yeah. I gave Brock my others from the 6-pack.
Yeah, we're gonna do a trade on those. She might
Yeah.
like these ones better, so we'll see. Let's go in. Yep.
I like this one way better.
I actually like this one better than the other one too, but I like them both. But yeah, that's a really clean, crisp beer.
I much prefer this. Yeah.
Okay, what do you kind of have these ones on?
So lightly hopped for an easy drinking with a crisp, clean finish. Absolutely. Our malt blend brings out sweet, biscuity flavors that reveals hints of honey. Yeah, this is very good. So Gruner Brewing out of Casper, Wyoming. Yeah, this is
That's a good beer. Wyoming's had some pretty good beers so far.
Yeah, I could slam some of these for sure.
Montana and Idaho. I don't know. I didn't really like the Idaho beers very much, but Montana is like 50-50. Either 50% liked them or 50% didn't like them.
The Huckleberry beers have been my favorite.
Definitely Huckleberry beers. But so far, coming here to Wyoming, I don't think there's been a beer I haven't liked. Although I have been purposely steering clear of beers that I don't like IPAs.
Well, yeah, we don't get IPAs or very specific pale ales that. Yeah.
I'm mostly been going towards blonde ale, pale ale, and lagers and stuff like that.
Like
so
golden ales.
or a Mexican lager or Hefeweizen, things like that. But we've tried quite a few beers since we've been
I don't
on
even
this
know
trip.
how many.
Probably like 30 at this point.
It's so many.
If you include the beers we've drank at the different bars and the different breweries, then probably like 30. It's been a lot. But
and we had that sampler. Yeah, I
sampler,
don't even know.
So it's quite a few. But yeah, so far I have not been disappointed in Wyoming. Wyoming has been producing some pretty good beers, guys. On that note, cheers. I'm gonna drink those up. That's 2 reviews for today.
It's a beautiful morning, but kind of a bummer of a morning because Brock and I will be separating today. He has to head back to Phoenix and I am staying in Wyoming for a few more days probably. Yeah, I hate this, saying goodbye, especially after like 2 really incredible weeks together. Challenging, but fun, and the memories that I have, it's just priceless. Yeah, this is what van lifers and nomads do, right? We just have to go our own way sometimes. So I'm charging up my big power station. I'm gonna shower before I check out of here. Campground checkout is at 11. And everyone's starting to leave and move through camp today, but I plan to get on to Pinedale early afternoon today.